50 had a Stars deal, and it was only for 136 grand. And I don't know why he said only, cause I love 136 grand. My name is Zion Simmons. I go to Lincoln College Prep, class of 25. I play basketball, and after high school, I want to go to college and figure out what I want to do with my life. Today you're reading Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by 50 Cent. My chapter is chapter 4, Knowing Your Value. Today I'm extremely strategic when approaching a new opportunity. Instead of focusing on just how big my initial payday is going to be, I try to evaluate all the ways that the situation could benefit me, even those that don't include a check. No matter how much money is on the table, how much pressure I'm under, or however good or bad my last venture performed, I will always wait for the best deal before I commit. I just seem like it was basically about not always worrying about the money. Like, the money will come, but you gotta be able to look at all the other stuff. Basically, like, not being greedy, not what word I want to use? Not being greedy, or not only worrying about the money, because it's more stuff that come than just money. Like, the money will find you though. I don't like reading for real, so for me to even like sit up and want to read the book is like surprising to me. Like, I actually enjoy reading a book just because it's got knowledge and stuff in it. Reading this book is cool and like better than books at school, because I feel like I can relate and pull information out of the book and use it later on in life, instead of like in school. Some of them books are just there just to get the curriculum, or like you're not really learning nothing from it for real. So yeah, reading a book from a black author definitely helps you like want to read the book more, because you can relate. You can relate more. I don't know if it's like because I'm in the book club and I need to read because that's a part of the like what I need to be doing, or like do I actually enjoy? I think I more actually enjoy reading a book, because I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting information out of the book that I can use. In the first chapter, when it was talking about being fearless, like not being afraid to go out there and take chances and stuff, like I do that in basketball all the time, where we might be playing some 6'5", 6'6" dudes, and I'm only 5'2", 5'3", and I'll be like, I don't care who he playing, I'm gonna go out there and kill and be the best, because I know we can still win at the end of the day. Dude, I thought 50 was like a dude that just always be trolling on the internet. He always be clowning people on the internet. But when I read the book, it's like I see like why he's so successful and got so much money, and the reason he could like be trolling and stuff, because he can back it up. Like, he can back up everything he be talking about. Even in my chapter, Knowing Your Value, like he wasn't gonna take the first deal because the money sounded good. He was gonna wait till he got the best deal that came with all the benefits and more money. Like, he turned down 2 deals, and then his third deal he accepted it because it had way more benefits and exposure. So the exposure he had was gonna make him way more money than like the first 2 deals. If your journey hasn't been easy, you start to question the value of what you're doing. And I chose this quote because, like, going back to playing basketball, like, you could be putting in a lot of work, but if you don't got the confidence to know, like, or you don't got the confidence because it's been hard like the whole time, or you always losing, somebody's always better than you, then you start to question, like, dang, am I even good? Am I even getting better? And I feel like that's when you start to give up and you start to go in a shell, and that's not good. A coach is telling me that, like, I'm not good enough and I can't start. I would just have to prove it to him, like, work hard in practice, And then when I get in the game, I have to prove it in the game, like, and really I just have to back it up. Like, if I tell them something, I gotta actually prove it. Like, knowing that I'm really like the best out here. Like, every game I play like I'm the best out there because I know I am, and nobody can say that. Like, you not. When I started playing with Marcus Denmon, Marty really he really instilled like being tough. Like, to play on his team, you had to be tough, or you couldn't play at all. Like, you'll be sitting out, and I wasn't finna have my mama paying him to play, paying him for me to play, and I'd be sitting on the bench. So I had to get right. So yeah, I learned a lot of skills like playing with Marcus Denmon though. Like, they taught me, the AAU, they taught me a lot. Like, they not just teaching you how to be a basketball player, they teaching you how to be a young man, like, and grow up. Even leaving like with race stuff, like everybody play basketball, so you don't really see no color in basketball. You just see if you good or not. Like, if I was on the team with, it might have been me and my cousin. We was the only 2 black kids on our team, and a whole bunch of white boys, and we all was still a brotherhood. Like, it wasn't no different because we all just playing basketball. We love playing basketball. It just teach you how to be. It just teach you how to be like respectful, like how to move in the real world. Like, you can't be talking crazy to your teammates because you can't go out in the real world and talk crazy to your coworkers because you might end up losing your job or getting fired. Just like in basketball, you talk crazy to your teammates, you might not be playing no more. Like, it's just little life lessons you learn while playing basketball. It's more than basketball. Around like 7th or 8th grade, when like I end up leaving Marty, like leaving his team and going to play with a different team, and I realized I started to pick up bad habits because it was just like freelance basketball, like do whatever. And I got back to playing with him, and I realized like this is what basketball is. Like, it's not about being flashy, and you know how kids like to talk trash. Oh, no, it's not all about that. It's about showing sportsmanship, supporting your teammates, just being a good person, really. Like, I can say that I did. Like, I had a strong work ethic, but I feel like as I got older, I got a little lazy. So I'm trying to pick it back up right now. But I know I got a strong work ethic, or it's hard working. Just got comfortable with being average. Like, for instance, like yesterday we had a meeting at practice. We didn't even touch the ball yesterday. We had a meeting. It was talking about we did a group activity. We passed the ball around, and somebody passed me the ball and was like, I feel like you seniors y'all just too comfortable, like, cause y'all know y'all got the starting position, so y'all not gonna work as hard or really do what y'all need to, cause y'all know y'all got it in the bag. But I feel like if y'all get back to working hard like y'all did last year, then we'll be way better. Yeah, that like the coaches point that out. Like, I'm like the smartest on the team, but I'm not sharing my gifts or sharing my knowledge with everybody else, because they know they didn't seen it previous years, but they feel like I'm not doing it this year because I'm too comfortable. Just gotta start working hard, like acting like I got something to prove again. Like, my spot might be getting took by one of the little sophomores, so gotta get back to doing what I need to do. My mom definitely sees my value more than I see it, because she be tripping. She be doing a lot, but I understand. As I get older, I understand it's just all love, and she want to see me become a good man. So she doing what she think is best, even if I can't see it all the time. I mean, I'm getting better at trusting that, but like I feel like I still make my own decision. So I can listen to so much, but some stuff I gotta take into my own hands and be my own man. So when I get comfortable, I actually enjoy like talking. Like I feel like I'm good at talking. I always, when I was younger, I never been like scared to talk in front of big crowds. Or, like I always talked in the front of the church on Sundays, and when it was like a big performance at school, like I never scared to do a dance or something like when everybody else is scared. So I feel like I can speak. I could definitely get in here and record somewhere. That'd be cool. Creating Real Power, 50 star deal that he commuted was only for 136 grand, would sound like a terrible financial deal because he could make that doing shows or club appearances by taking so low of money that he bet on himself. And it paid off because now everyone watches Power, and he now re-signed his Stars deal for 150 million. He never thought his true value was 1,700 an episode or 1,700. He never thought his true value was 17,000 an episode or 136 grand. That's just what he had to agree to the start process. And I took that out because like you could be doing work, or working for money, and that's like the only thing you worried about. So you can't see the bigger picture. Like you can't see the bigger picture of or benefits that come behind the work you're doing if you just worried about the money. Like when you pour everything you have into something and it doesn't work out, insecurity sets in. That's when you're vulnerable. The predators will sense that self-doubt and try to take advantage of it. Yeah, like for sure, when I first started playing basketball, and like even like a couple years ago when I played basketball, like it's easy to lose confidence in basketball, and then people try to take advantage of you, or they looking to take your spot because you in a shooting slump right now, or you're not producing how you usually produce, and that can be depressing, and that can be like like insecurity, self-doubt, because you don't know why, like you don't know what you can do to fix the way you playing or the way you performing. And that's not just with basketball, like that's just with life. Like if you not performing or doing what you usually do, like somebody be hating or try to take your spot, like I feel like you gotta dig deep, like put the work in. You gotta get out your head, like block everybody out, because at the end of the day, only your opinion matter. Like only you can change how you feel, like your confidence. So yeah, I feel like you definitely have full responsibility for your future, because nobody else can like determine what you do, like unless like you just making poor decisions or you're not doing what you need to do. But yeah, you for sure have full responsibility. From her side of the family, she was like, that's why she pushed it so hard, because she was the only one to graduate from high school. So it was like big. And then from my dad's side, none of them, like besides my dad had his high school, graduated from high school, but most of them didn't graduate high school. So it is a big deal, but I don't know, like I don't look at it how my mama look at it. I don't know why, but I feel like if they wanted to, they could have. Like I don't know what there's responsibilities and decisions they made is why they didn't graduate. Yeah, I for sure understand my value and like needing to protect my future. Like that's why I don't really have too many friends, or like the people that I associate with, like I don't go outside too much. Like I don't do too much being out for real. So it's more, I think I don't do too much because my mama had always like, she always had so many questions, like who, if it's a party or something, who gonna be there, who parents gonna be there, what's the parent's name. And after a while, you don't even want to answer those questions no more. So you just leave it alone. Like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home and just watch this good old YouTube, throw a party in my room. But it's for sure helped me because I saved money. Like I didn't realize how expensive gas was until I started driving. So that's one way, like, it's beneficial. And then you really don't, like, I really don't need to be going out for real or much. Like, it ain't really nothing I'm missing out on for real. So yeah, it's definitely been helpful though. Like, I feel like I get more stuff done. Like, I might be distracted because I want to go do something, but I got work to do or schoolwork to do. And instead of doing that, I go out and not get it done. Now I'm rushing on Sunday to hurry up and try to do it so I can turn it in. Then I might not even get a good grade on it because I rushed to do it. I'm thankful for my mama and everything she has taught and try to lead me in the right direction. This was showing my notes. I had everything wrote down. I'm using film as an example, but adopting a just do shit mentality will help you in every field. Don't sit around hoping someone will invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into your restaurant idea. Start a food truck for a lot less and make sure whatever you're serving is so delicious that the lines are around the block. If you do that, it's only a matter of time before an investor shows up with a check. I picked up a just do stuff mentality because I feel like when you start to do a lot of procrastinating, you lose your ideas. Like, your ideas don't turn into reality. Definitely can be used in sports. Like, my teammates the other day, my teammates was they pointed me out again. They was like, you shoot a lot of shots, but even if you miss, you got the confidence to shoot it again. Even if you keep missing, they know who gonna keep shooting the ball. It don't matter how many times I miss, cause I got the confidence and I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like, nobody gonna tell, not no coach, nobody gonna tell me that I can't shoot the ball. In school, like, it's stuff you can do in school. Like, you can just do stuff around the school, like start a club, start something good for the school, like, and put stuff together. Outside of school, you can start a little business, make some money from starting a little business or something. Like, my grandma want me to buy a truck, like an F-150, so I can do hauling or something. Like, just start a little business like that. So you just do anything. Like, you should be able to do whatever you want to. I feel like the hardest part of just doing stuff or trying to do stuff is definitely starting it, because you still procrastinating, you still trying to figure out what exactly it is you want to do. But once you get past that, it gets easier. Time is becoming very important, like, as I get older, because they used to always tell you, like, you young, you got so much time ahead of you, which is still true. But like, now I'm becoming older and becoming a young adult, and I don't got that much time to be playing around no more. I got to be figuring out what I want to do. Going back to not getting too greedy, 50 tells a story about Sha Money. I'm not sure who Sha Money is for real, but Sha Money wanted $50,000 for his studio sessions in the basement with 50, and 50 was shocked because he felt like they was like friends, and he thought he was doing it for the love. And 50 offered Sha Money $30,000 and a part of his, like, 1% of his royalties, like, for his album. And Sha was so worried about the money, and he wanted the $50,000 right then and there, that he didn't see that if he would have took the $30,000 and 1% of the royalty, he could have been up right now, because 50 album ended up taking off and had 15 million from it. So Sha Money would have got some money from just being around, being like, if he would have took the deal. But he was already too worried about the money, like, fixated on the number. So it just messed with him, and he didn't get what he should have got because he was worried about the short-term money instead of the long-term opportunity he could have had. For me, when I was younger, for sure, like I always lose my temper, talk crazy to the ref. But as I got older, I don't even do that no more. Like the refs, I jeff with the refs before every game because I know if I even dap them up, say what's up to them, I know I'm more lenient to get calls during the game. With my teammates, some of them is just knuckleheads, and they get us a tick every game because they can't wait to say something to the ref. So I think it's just a mind game. That handshake agreement feels firm when you're first starting out, but jealousy and envy are real. They might be buried so deep in a person's nature that it could take years for them to come out, but they'll find a way if there's money involved. Protect yourself and put it on paper. I feel like that's for sure some real advice. Like everybody's not your friend. Like they might like pretend to be or act like it. If you guys, especially if you got something going for yourself, like of course they want to be around you and see what they can get out of you. But you got to determine like if they really like on your team or not. Like I mean that's the real thing. Like I don't feel like nobody can sabotage your success except for you. Like if you let them, like you really determine like your future for real. Like it determine on who you listen to, who you surround yourself with. That all determine like how far you can go in life. I would definitely try to read more books after this book because it is important to read books because they have knowledge that the internet don't have. Like you can learn stuff out of books that you'll never think you'll learn. I feel like I could have a collection of books that look nice, so when somebody walk in my house, they be like, "Oh, you read that?" Even if I didn't, but they'll be there. Shout out my mama, shout out my stepdad, shout out my dad, shout out Martine, shout out all my aunties and people that always be there to support me. Even my stepdad's part of the family, they always seem to support and show love, even though they ain't even been knowing me that long. So appreciate them. Yeah, my coaches at school, some friends at high school, and yeah. My name is Zion Simmons. Follow me on Instagram, Zishotem, Zishottem. Yeah. I ain't never did this before.